Hello, I'm Mary V. Today, let's talk about the default bow weight. Now, the reason for having a think about this is that it adds another colour to your bowing, and you can develop your bowing in this particular way and add it to the choices you make when you play pieces. So what do I mean by default bow weight? It's simply the bow making the note through its own weight, without you directing it, without you making it heavier or lighter. Like this. But that is the sound that my bow makes on my string without me putting any weight. I'm simply directing the bow to prevent it falling off. So in order to find this, just lift as many fingers as you possibly can, put your bow on the string and start to explore what sound your bow makes. So that's the sound and the level of sound dynamic that my bow is making. And I explore that a lot. I use that a lot in pieces. Take the canzonetta of the Tchaikovsky. It's mixed in with a more directed weight, where it's directed by my hand, by the weight of my arm. And I'm sort of mixing them up so that I can change the colour within the same bow. For example, at the end of the bow there, I went to just default weight. I allowed the bow to make the sound. And because I've explored it, and I practice quite a lot of default weight, I know how to use it within a bow. You already know how to play with a lot of projection, using your arm, whatever. But do you change colour within the bow? And this is one way to explore how to do that. There's a particular beautiful sound when the bow and the violin are simply you're allowing them to do their own thing. I mean, a more directed bowing is like this. And I think even if you're in a big hall and you want to play a little bit more directly and have a lot of projection, you can still use bits and pieces of default for a little bit of a magic sound. I think it is magic. I think it's one of the secrets of Isaac Perlman's playing. If you notice, his bow hold is halfway to being a Russian bow hold. It's not quite. It's Franco-Belgian. It's on the cusp, but it is quite turned. And he often doesn't use his pinky, and he often doesn't use his third finger, and he does a lot of this. He's allowing the bow to do the work, and I think that's fully understanding what the bow can actually do. I think exploring what I call the default, it's the natural bow. It's the sound the bow naturally makes without any weight or direction. So I think that's a good tip, because if you want more expression, then ask yourself if you're using enough colour. And this is marvellous. I think colour is almost everything in bowing. It really engages. It's a magic thing for the audience, because it really brings out a different sort of sound within the phrasing, within the bow. So I hope that's helpful, and bye for now.